Seattle Seahawks fan base, 12th man or whatever, it's not real anymore. Did you hear about this?
Sorry, what?
No. What happened?
It's not real. Buffalo Bills Mafia, long flight over there, infiltrated stadium.
No.
Geno Smith said it felt like an away game.
Wow.
In Seattle.
Yikes.
In Seattle, Seattle is the home field advantage place. That's literally what it is. Have you played Seattle yet? Tough place to play. Loudest place to play. Those Seahawks fans are insane. 12th man, boy, they win games for you. That is literally what it's built to be like. Allegedly, Geno Smith said Bills Mafia made it feel like they were playing an away game, and the Buffalo Bills stomped the Seattle Seahawks. I'm not used to this happening with the Seattle Seahawks, but that is and Keon Coleman is finding his way, obviously. Yeah. Not only this play was made, there was a couple out in the field he made where it's like, okay, Keon Coleman, real deal. This is a dude, and I think every time he speaks, it's awesome, and I think his teammates love him. Keon Coleman seemingly a home run for the Buffalo Bills, but going into Seattle, getting that big of a win, and then hearing about Bills Mafia infiltrating the Seattle Seahawks, it's like, AJ, that's not normal at all. It's not normal times.
I remember practicing before playing Seattle how nervous our coaches were and how like the loud, crazy crowd noise they would play, even for like our walkthrough for our offense. Like they were so worried about our offense and, hey, we're going to have to go on silent. You're not going to be able to hear anything. I think a lot of guys, some O-linemen wore earplugs even playing in Seattle. So I guess it's not the case anymore, huh?
Yeah, what's the deal, D-Butch? You think they've given up hope over there in Seattle? Or?
I hope not. We started off this season. Seattle started off hot, like 3-0, I think, and now sitting at 4-4. So I would hope not. We, like you guys said, we talked about Seattle. I think Chiefs, Saints, Steelers, like those were huge home field advantages. So now for a team like Buffalo coming all the way from the other side of the country, infiltrating, not a good look for the.
I don't like
they
it
call
either.
It the 12th? 12?
The 12s.
The 12th, man.
12s. There we go. Okay.
No, the 12s. Because remember, they got sued, I think, from Texas A&M for being the 12th man.
It hasn't been the same for a minute, to be honest.
What do you mean?
These ain't the Legion of Boom days anymore. Pete Carroll's gone. The old firm. They took down the shit this offseason. This ain't the same Seahawks.
Same stadium, though, so hopefully they don't ever lose that. The Pacific Northwestern fans of any sport are normally loud and very loyal and passionate. But to your point, I guess this is a brand new team. They forced Pete Carroll out, right?
Uh-huh.
That is what happened?
Yeah, seemingly.
That came out of nowhere, AJ.
He didn't want to leave.
We were just talking. Boom, Pete Carroll has been... and the Seattle Seahawks have separated or parted ways or whatever it was worded, and then it continued to come out. Pete Carroll was doing interviews. He was like, I went in there and I pitched. I thought I had a future answer.
I competed hard. He said, I competed hard for the job.
For my job.
And so it comes out, okay, they forced him out. Then they talked about painting over the walls. You got a new head coach. Obviously, he comes over from the Ravens, defensive mindset. It's like, man, the Bills are a great football team, but if we're going to lose the Seattle Seahawks, I hope not. That was something that I think the NFL was very proud of.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody was very proud of like how loud that place was. Because you talk about like college football games with how many fans are there, 100-some thousand, going crazy. That's who we would face against the hooligans, the soccer fans. And you guys are what, like 30, 40,000? How big are those soccer stadiums?
Some of them, I think Liverpool's up to like 70,000. They keep growing them bigger and bigger.
A majority of them, though, like 40, 50,000, right?
Yeah,
I think.
The smaller fields, they have the fans like on top of you. It's like 15, 20,000.
But they're all bananas. They are
insane.
great atmospheres. Obviously, everybody loves it. It's like college football is our representative for like, hey, these fans are bananas and everything. And the NFL is like the Seattle Seahawks fans are like the representative. Now, Bills Mafia also.
Yeah,
Not going to sneeze at, obviously. They're incredible. There's other great fan bases, but like, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that does not happen up there in Seattle. And I hope maybe I misread a tweet because we don't have, I don't think the press conference, it's like, if they're going on silent count at home in Seattle, that's complete opposite of what Seattle's always been in my eyes for the Seattle Seahawks.
Especially like with this year, like it's not like they're like 1-6 or something like that. Like they're a game out or tied for the lead in the division. Like if there's ever a time to like show up and be excited about potentially going to the playoffs and winning the division, like they're still right in the middle of it.
Seattle is beautiful, though. Maybe the Bills fans were just like, you know what? Let's take a trip.
Yeah.
Let's take a trip to Seattle.
Northwest.
Bills fans were deep at Lumen Field on Sunday, and they were loud. Geno Smith after the game said it kind of felt like we were on the road at times.
Wow. That's never been said there. Has that ever been said in Seattle?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I saw this tweet. Now, Michael Sean, not to be confused with Shawn Michaels. Sean
Ever.
Duger, ever. Well, ever. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a Mike Duger. Bills fans were deep at Lumen Field on Sunday. So I saw this. I don't know who Mike Duger is, but I saw other people responding to it. It's like it feels that feels like a very different time to be a football fan because Seattle was. Remember all the decibels?
Oh yeah,
So amazing.
like an earthquake.